Hey, it's Kamaya here with England Volkers. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, Dream Home in Arizona. So today we're going to talk about the differences between townhomes and condos. So you probably think it's obvious what the difference are. You know, one looks this way, one looks that way. Not necessarily true. For one thing, what you really have to look at is the legal description. That's when you understand the differences between a townhome and a condo. Now, in some situations, it is kind of obvious. You know, if it's an apartment-like setting, probably going to be a condo. Whereas a townhome looks different. They could only be a single dwelling or a connected dwelling. But let's get into the differences. And this is going to help you make a decision down the road if you're looking at, kind of going between townhome or a condo. It's just whatever's going to be suitable for your lifestyle or your life needs. So the biggest difference, of course, is the financing, what you can get for that financing, and the ownership of the dwelling itself. Okay, so let's look at condos first. A condominium is a home that you own inside a complex. So you could have neighbors on the left, neighbors on the right, neighbors up, neighbors down. So it's almost like an apartment living in some situations. So you could have a large complex. You're owning a small fraction or percentage of the actual complex itself. But what you own is inside the walls of your particular condo. Look at it this way. It's like when you rent an apartment, you're renting that inside of your apartment dwelling. Okay, so you also have a common area like pool or gym or tennis court, whatever it is. So you have the use of that inside the complex. It's similar to a condo. You're owning the inside of the walls. The complex itself is being taken care of by a management company that will include the roof, the pool, all the facilities. Of course, those are not included in your purchase. Those are usually covered with the homeowners association. So one of the things you need to look at, of course, if you're looking into that particular style of home, what you need to look at is, okay, well, if I want to live in a condo, it's great. I can work in Tucson, or maybe you're only here part-time and the facilities are going to be taken care of. You're not going to have, something drastic happen because it's already covered within your HOA. So it's all been taken care of. So that portion could be perfect for you if that's the life that you want to live, or you're not going to be home very often. It could be perfect. So the difference, of course, between that condo and a townhome is a townhome, you own the dwelling, the outside of the dwelling, and even the land it sits on. So it is possible that even though you might be sharing a wall with the neighbor, sometimes you'll see them where the front doors look like they're right next to each other, where you go in and the house is this way and you go in and your house is this way. But you also own the lot. You have a better chance of having a nice big backyard, front yard. You can decorate. You are responsible for your own roof, your own landscaping. So there is some differences there. And just like any other place, even a single family residence, you could have a homeowners association, but you're less likely to have a homeowners association with a townhome than you did with a condo. A condo, pretty much going to have one. I don't know of any in Tucson. I'm sure someone will give me a call and let me know that their condo doesn't have an HOA. I can't see that happening, whatever. But a townhome you could actually own without an HOA. It depends on what you're looking for. So you could have that without that added expense. It's just something that you have to look at, because the added expense comes with, now you have the roof, the landscaping, those types of things that you have to take care of, just like a single family residence. Also, one of the biggest differences is financing. What kind of financing can you get to purchase the condo or the townhouse? A condominium, there are some financings that are not going to be allowed to purchase in a condominium. For example, an FHA. There's a list of approved condos on an FHA financing. You can actually go get the list, make sure the condo's on it. If it's not, there's a lot of paperwork and stuff you can do to try to get that condo complex on that list for FHA. And of course, it's the same amount of work. No matter if you get on the list or you don't get on the list, there's still a lot of paperwork and you could still be denied for an FHA. So the best part is you can always get a conventional loan. So they are financeable. And with a townhome, it's a little bit easier to get that FHA or conventional financing. So no matter what you're looking for, either a condo, a townhome, a single family residence, if it's in Southern Arizona, give me a call. Let's look at your choices, look at your options, and see what's right for you and your lifestyle and how you want to live. And don't forget to subscribe and get notifications for my YouTube channel so you can get all the great videos coming up. 2023 is right around the corner. And remember, if you are paying for a place to live, you are buying a home. Either you're buying one for yourself or you're buying one for your landlord. Let's cut out the middleman. Give me a call. Let's get your own home this year.